Perfect fit closets. How to create a quote in our 2020 design software. If I go to my presentation tab underneath reports, I will find this option here called quote. You can double click in there. But before I do that, I want to make sure I have all my design information filled out. So underneath, doing that again, underneath home, design information, I'm able to fill out all my customer, address, dealer, and design info in there. So I already have the name of my customer, phone number, email. If it's personal, if it's a company, I just fill out the number of the company in there, the mailing address, the shipping address. If it's the same as mailing address, you just check in here. If you want to add any comment, if it requires an appointment before you ship that, whatever you want to add in there, just fill out that in here. Under my dealer tab, I'm using us as an example. Again, you can fill out all the information that you want to show in your quote. So I have my name, email, my address, and under design, the designer name, another comment that it was approved by someone. And for example, in my project ID, I have the name of my file. And in this comment here, I have all my notes that I also have them in my plan views so they can review when you present this to your customer, what it's included, what are you quoting for, the color, the accessories, finish and material, type of drawers, no handles, um, the type of door profile, the hanging rods, etc. Then here I have my dates, the date I sold the project, the estimate delivery date, my installation date. I can add everything that I want. If I don't want something, I can just click on the X or don't even add the select the date in there. And you can fill and add whatever of your um, tabs that you want in there. This is all that I want to show in my quote, so I will click on OK. And going back to my presentation tab, I will click on Reports, Quote, click on OK. Just to give you an idea, I will click on View to show you how that report, that quote will look like, and keep modifying and showing our suggestions on how to create a quote. So as you can see, this is the name. You have in there the 2020 logo. If you want to add your own, I'll show you in a minute here. So here is the header of the page, this and that, all the project details. That was the information that you fill out in the design info. And here is your total. Again, to get into this, just 3 pages of a quote, I'll show you what to do. I'll just keep that one open for now and go back to my reports, quote, click on OK. And in the general tab, I have, this is the report title, quote. If I want to add my own logo there instead of the 2021, I will create a logo path. So I'll click in here. You need your image in JPEG format. So I already have it on my desktop. I will use that, open, and I have my path there. I have selected my project node, design node, page numbers, the print date, my logo, category totals, the style info. I don't have my list items or my item price selected because these reports, depending on the size of your design, can be uh, 4, 20, 30 pages, who knows, and I don't want all that, and I don't want to show the price of every item. I just want a total, so I just have that selected there. And I have collapse attachment items, yes, and the legend, no, safe paper, yes, and group identical items, yes. I don't touch anything from here. So here is my pricing. I don't touch any of that. Then in views, I'm able to add 4 different pictures if I want to. I already have my views from my 3D perspective saved previously. So if I click in here, I can just choose this one, click on open. I'll select this other one in here, click on open, and this other one here. You can't add plan views, just pictures in here. So this is just optional. We typically don't do it this way, but if you want to add some renders in there with your code, you can do it this way, or just save them and use a PDF joiner or another program. Here again is the report header. If you want to add that or not, up to you. Same thing with footers. Only if you want to add something, you can always do it. So let's say I'll just add this. Yeah, my report header. It's okay, just an example there. So I will click now in view. And give it a minute here to load my quote. And here it is. So it says quote, perfect fit clauses, my logo that I changed, my headers, and again, all my information in there. And also the images that I added. The reason that I said I don't use this because you don't have any way to modify or adjust your images. So it's what it is. So at this point, I prefer not to use it because they're not presenting very well, but just an option there. If you have a smaller picture, maybe a vertical one, it will work for you. And again, here I just have my total, and I can proceed and just print that as a PDF so I can share it with my customer. If you don't want to have those pictures, you can just go back and underneath views, just unselect them, remove them. And again, if you don't want your own logo and you want to keep the 2020 logo, just 1 second here. You can also do it in here. Click the X. And if you want to save these settings for the future, you can just click on save, and you don't have to unselect or select anything in the future. It will be there. If I click in view again, I'm back with my 2020 logo and no pictures. Give it a minute. And there it is. If you have any other questions on how to create a quote, please contact us at support@perfectfitcanada.com. Thank you.